The third example says Ella has $40 to spend at the state fair. Admission is $6 and each ride costs $3. Write an inequality to find the greatest number of rides she can go on. So step one, what is it that we're trying to find? Take a second to think about it. We're trying to find the greatest number of rides that tell us right in the problem, so it makes it super easy. For us, we're going to use the variable r for the number of rides. Step two, identify the important information. What other numbers, right? Because the important information is going to present itself as a number. What other numbers are going to be important for our problem? Take a second to circle those in your book or jot those down. Just visually identify them. I have $40, I have $6, and I have $3. Those are the three numbers that I see that are going to be important in our inequality. And then use the words in the problem to tie the information together. Now this here says per ride. So we know that this is going to tie in with our variable because of the word per. And the word right next to it says ride, and this is ride. So these two things are going to tie each other together. The initial cost of admission is our starting number. And then this isn't our end goal necessarily. This is the total amount that we have to spend. The other way you could think about it is, the total that she wants to be able to spend at the end of her time at the state fair. So we have our starting number, which is $6 for admission, plus the cost per ride, which is $3. The number of rides, this is what we're trying to find, the number of rides that she can actually go on before she reaches $40. So she can't go over $40. She has to stay under $40. Or she could spend all $40. So it could be equal to $40, or all of this amount here has to be less than, either equal to or less than 40, because that's it. That's all she's got. She doesn't have anything more. So this all has to be less than the total that she has to spend. You can go ahead and try this again on your own if you'd like to. I've worked the problem out already. You've got, you subtract 6 from both sides, and then you divide by a positive 3 to get the variable by itself. When we're doing inequalities, we divide by a positive number. We can keep the sign the same. What we end up with is 11 with a remainder of 1. Now, you could put this in fraction form, or you could put it in decimal form. The reason I decided to write it out as a remainder of 1 is to think about how the problem is written. We're talking about money. So she could ride 11 rides, and after that, she's going to have $1 left over. So that's why she's remainder 1. We have $1 left that it's not enough for any rides, but maybe it's enough for a Coke or a pretzel or something at the state fair. So that's how that problem is written. Hopefully these the strategies, the visualizing it, knowing that there's a starting number and end number, the variable and the coefficient, how those two things tie together, and working through those steps that the book tells you will help you to break down these really intimidating word problems and make them super palatable, something manageable, and easy for you to solve.